Well, hey everybody. This is Bill in Virginia. It is mid-July. I haven't posted anything for a while. Been kind of busy. Work for a big internet company that just had a massive sale, hint, hint, Amazon. So I've been tied up doing a lot of other things. But I have started the second piece of the layout. So you can see there's my first 4x8. All covered up and protected from some dust. Down on the floor, here's the frame for the second piece. Wax paper's in place because I glued the angles in the corner and then used a small nail gun, got those put in. Over in here is the leg system for the next piece. You can see exactly the same as the other. They are on hinges. So I can set them up and I can take them down very quickly. If you've ever watched my very first video, you see how those legs are set up underneath and how you can disassemble and take this down and move it very fast. The next piece of this layout is going to go just to the right or maybe the left. So I've got that totally figured out, but I do have a space right there, even though it's kind of full of some junk. Again, if you look back on some of the earlier stuff that I've put in, there used to be a work center that I built right there. I had drill presses, arm saw, crosscut saws, and a variety of storage. I have redone my garage over the past 3 weekends, which is why I haven't done much with the railroad. And this space is now available for the trains. The counters are loaded with things that are going to go on this next piece. So I'm going to do a little bit more assembly and give you another shot here in a minute. All right, making progress. This is probably about 15 minutes after the last clip. Got the legs in position now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to square up the triangle pieces that are down where the legs sit. I will figure out exactly where I want those, and then I will cut pockets in them. I have another set of triangles that I will put underneath. It'll get me up to the exact same height as the other one. So probably an hour or so I'm going to be able to flip it up and I'm going to start adding some of the cross bracing. I've got, kind of hard to see, but back behind the layout, about a 5/32 piece of plywood, and behind that we've got the 2-inch pink foam board. So it's Saturday, it's 100 degrees outside in Richmond, Virginia. Supposed to be even hotter tomorrow, and should be able to at least have the basics done. Hoping tonight yet to get the pockets put in, also get the casters put on the legs, start getting the holes drilled for the cross members that are give rigidity to the base. Once I get it up, then I will add holes to the cross pieces on the layout base itself for future wiring. So making some progress. And continuing to make progress. Pockets are all in place, glue is drying, starting to put on the side supports. Again, those are all with able to quickly disconnect and to take it apart when I want, so I can move it. I do have the casters installed already. Use a little hot glue to hold them in place. That way, if one of them becomes damaged, I can get a good bite on it with a pair of pliers and I can spin it, and it will dislodge the white glue, the white hot glue. So you don't want to use some of the better stuff because you'll never get it out, but I can take it out if I need to. Well, here's the basic frame. Still upside down, but I'm going to turn it up right in a few minutes. So cross bracing is in place, sort of the long brace on the sides are in place. Glue is pretty well dried. So I've got wider pockets, and this will sit on it. Same thing in the center over there. What I'll do now is I will turn it over, and then tomorrow I'll add some holes into the cross members so that I can run wiring through the next piece, and then I will size the plywood and the 2-inch thick pink foam board. I've still got to paint the perimeter of the pink foam board, kind of match that dark green, forest green color that I've got the other one painted. And then once I get everything up and set, and tomorrow I will put them side by side and just see how well I did. Might have to do a little bit of shimming, but this can be expected. Shouldn't have to do too much. They should be very, very close. So tomorrow I will add more to this. And there we go. Bench work is set up. And nice and free rolling. So let me flip the top and get it on. And while it's not going to go like this, it is going to go end to end. Initial placement test looks pretty good. I'm off by maybe a 1/16 of an inch. And over on this side, it is pretty much flush. So what I'm going to do is when I marry this up to the sides over here, I'll be using 4 of these. That way I can get it aligned and nice and snug against the existing layout, so that when they're put together, there's no movement. The tracks are going to line up right where I want them. So not bad for a day's work. I'm quite happy with it. Next update, I should be starting to do some track, putting it down to kind of test out what I'm wanting to do and an idea I've got. So probably post again in a week or two. So keep having fun, folks. Thanks.